Hi guys, I'm reviewing Wrath of the Titans tonight, and I have to say, before I saw this film, I really didn't have my hopes up for it. I was catching the reviews on RottenTomatoes.com, and it wasn't doing very well. I think before I left, it was on about 27%. But so I was going to see this film, and I was expecting to dislike it myself and probably bash it in the review. But I found myself pleasantly surprised when I saw it. And I have to say the film's actually good. Um, I'll give you a brief outline of the story. Perseus, between the first film and the second film, Perseus is now a fisherman. His wife has passed away. He had a wife in between films that I didn't know about. And he's got a son now who's about 12 or something like that. And he wants a simple life as this fisherman, bringing up his son. And then suddenly, literally minutes into the film starts, Zeus turns up and tells him that the gods are losing their powers because people aren't praying to them anymore. And if the gods lose their powers, then they become mortal and they die. And while this is happening, Titans are being released, so the power of keeping them in captivity no longer works. So they're getting out. And once the gods are completely gone, then the big bad father of the gods, Kronos, I think that's what his name was, he'll burst out and take over the world. For some reason, this is not enough to get Perseus interested enough to get involved. But he pretty much a few minutes later, he has a scene where he has a nightmare and realises that his son is in danger if he doesn't do anything. So he decides to help out. But unfortunately, once he's made that decision, Zeus has been captured by Hades, who is now in cahoots with Kronos, and it's now just down to Perseus with the help of Andromeda and a few other characters, to free Zeus from Hades and Kronos, and thus save the day. Basically a simple plot like that. Men on a mission to rescue somebody. I have to say, the action scenes in this film were really good. A lot better than the first movie. In fact, overall, it's a lot better than the first movie. For me, the first movie was very disappointing. It was a mess of a film. It just seemed to be a lot of really poorly put together action scenes that culminated in Perseus getting the Medusa's head and killing the Kraken, and you really just didn't care at all what went on, and it was very disappointing because I really enjoyed the 80s Clash of the Titans movie. This one is a lot better, as I've said, and first of all, the action scenes pretty much are exciting to watch, especially as it progresses. It gets better and better, and I actually found the actual climax of the movie, the whole thing that it builds up to, quite exciting. I was quite excited by the end, and that's what it's all about with action films. The characters, some are fairly good, but none of them are really as fleshed out as I was hoping they would be. But you do have some good ones in there. You've got a character who, I can't remember his name, but he's Poseidon's son. He's half human, half god as well, and he's a bit like Russell Brand a bit, but he was a fairly good character. Perseus this time had enough going for him that you did sort of care, what he was about and what he was trying to do. It was a much more likeable character in this film. I think the one that suffered the most was Andromeda. Still, just basically window dressing, just a token female, really. And I would have liked to have seen her character fleshed out a lot more, and being given a lot more to do rather than just tagging along with Perseus. But as I said, the whole thing it builds up to at the end, with the fighting. The film looked great. I thought the 3D was okay. I'm not a big fan of 3D anyway, but the 3D was okay. It wasn't annoying, and it just it looked good. It looked good to watch. So I'd have to give it 3.5 stars. you know, because it was it set out what it wanted to be. It was an action adventure. I didn't find it boring, which is the biggest sin that most action films commit nowadays. And I enjoyed it. So I think, guys, if you go there and just want to see a good action adventure, but you're gonna give it an easy time on storyline and characters, then I think you'll enjoy it. I'll catch you later. 3.5 stars.